is the Deputy CEO of the Jamaica Business Development Corporation, and he now joins to talk about a new complex for members of the small business sector and creative content producers. Good afternoon, Sir Harry.
Good Austin.
How are you doing? I'm good.
I'm good.
Okay. Now talk to us about the Multispace, which was launched by Infinity Integrated Marketing Communications recently.
Yes, and first of all, we have to give big up to Shania and the team.
Yes.
They're doing some good work.
Mm-hmm.
They're doing some really good work.
Mm-hmm.
And this truth be told in that is that we have a growing and really exciting creative industry.
Correct. Yes.
Set of creative industry. And it's growing and it's very appealing, and our young persons, our young entrepreneurs do it well.
Mm-hmm.
But one of the things that has emerged as challenges is appropriate space.
Yes.
For startup entrepreneurs, generally speaking, and of course for entrepreneurs who are in the creative industry space. And
right.
I don't know if you know, but in terms of the media, there is one of the fastest growing on content creation and the development of blogs and the development of podcasts and things of that nature, video shooting and things of that
all
nature.
of those
it's
things,
one of the fastest growing areas. But young entrepreneurs struggle, young creative entrepreneurs struggle to find appropriate and affordable
places. Yeah.
So we were really just endorsing the effort of Infinity to set up this space, and it's a good space.
Mm-hmm.
But the bigger message is that we are about, as you know, we're not only about the creative industries. We're about creating creative entrepreneurs.
Right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And that entrepreneurship part is the part that requires structure, it requires formalization, it requires an infrastructure and a professionalism, a professional type of approach.
True.
That will allow the business itself to take root and to be able to scale. So that is one of the reasons why we were so keen on supporting the effort of Shania and her team.
Okay.
To do that.
And you believe that the creatives would find it to be very affordable?
Yeah, man. The rates that were shared with me were very affordable.
Mm-hmm.
And to be honest, Ralston, I was surprised as to when I started to do the research, how many young persons have gone into this space of media and creating various, but they say content is king, but it's no joke.
Yes.
Creating content in a way that can be delivered to various popular various markets, various persons, and so on, is big business, and lots of persons are into it. And of course, the more spaces that we have,
the better.
Kudos to organizations like Kingston Creative who also have creative space. And we have also shared space facility at our incubator as well, but not for this type of business.
Okay.
So it's always a good thing to create these spaces that are affordable, that are equipped to world-class standards, and of course can afford for businesses to be formalized and to be able to scale and to make some money,
Do you believe that the members of the sector are getting more organized in order to make the money that you're talking about? Because the country needs the money, particularly the foreign exchange.
Yeah, man. The truth be told is that we're not in the term when we talk about creative industry entrepreneurs. We're not short of the creativity. Mm-hmm. We're not short of the variety in the industry. Mm-hmm. But the entrepreneurship part is where we still need to be working.
Okay.
More persons, I believe, are looking at the creative and entrepreneurship as businesses.
Yes.
And growing with new kinds of models that are not very familiar, unfortunately, to our formal sector, financial institutions and things of that nature, to afford the support.
Yes.
But more and more we find, and because of effort like from places like JBDC and others, more and more creative entrepreneurs are beginning to understand that in order to really monetize it, we're not short of creativity, we're not short of that, but in order to really
business,
monetize it, structure it and scale it to a particular way, you need that thing that the creatives don't like to hear, which is structure.
Yeah.
You need.
They believe creativity means disorganization, it is free flow.
yeah, you know, but even if I'm a complete creative, I don't want nothing about structure. Have somebody beside you who
running that segment of the business.
Absolutely, absolutely, which allows you. But you need to understand that you need that person beside you. You know what I mean? And even that understanding alone will allow you to get to a place where you are actually doing entrepreneurship as a creative and are able to scale and make some money. Really monetize the thing properly. You know, that's what we're about. And that's the only way ultimately the creative industries will have the level of impact that yes, the state and the ecosystem need to support more, and that is happening more and more. But
you also need to become more disciplined and organized.
Yes, man. Yes, man, and understand it's business that I deal with. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
But like I said, also, to be honest, more and more I find that more and more creatives are thinking in that way, but not everybody.
Okay. All right, sir. Blessings, sir Harry.
Respect.
Okay, every
no
time.
Problem.
Yeah, man. That was Harold Davis, the Deputy CEO of Jamaica Business Development Corporation, talking about the new creative space for members of the creative industry and content producers, which is located at 7 Shortwood Road.